What is up, YouTube? This is your boy, the Gaming Lucifer here, and we are back after a long time with a new game, one of my new favorites, F1 2021, the official game. So we have the deluxe edition right now, so I'm planning to do a lot of series going into the team career mode as well. But today we are going to start with the biggest feature of this game, the Breaking Point story mode. So I guess let's just get into it. There we go. We're going to start off. I have a lot of experience there, so we can start with challenging. We'll see if it's too easy, we can go to hard. So selecting the team here, we have 5 options. Of course, AlphaTauri, one of those options. We have Aston Martin, which will start as BWT, Racing Point, but let's see. We have AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Ural Haas, and Williams Racing. I personally do feel that from what I have seen in the trailers, our teammate Casper Ackerman is like the old Kimi Raikkonen style of a person, so I would really like to go with Alfa Romeo just to keep that sense of realism. I don't know. Let's see. So looking at the assist, these are going to be the assists I'm going to work on. We will probably reduce the assist once I get used to this game, so hopefully we can do well. Simulation settings, okay, that's fine. Manual race starts and all, everything is looking good. So yeah, we can get into this. Let's start Breaking Point. The prologue. With the 2019 Formula 2 Championship coming down to the final race of the season, young British driver Aiden Jackson is looking to etch his name into the history books. So as we should know, for those of you who don't know, Aiden Jackson is going to be the character which we are going to play in this story mode. So it's the Abu Dhabi final, the F2 final here. Look at that. The graphics look really good, don't they?
An incredible race! Look at it! Every driver is being so aggressive! Check it out!
They'll all be feeling the pressure right now. None more so than young Aiden Jackson from Carlin.
That's right. Rumors from the paddock talk about a possible future for Jackson in Formula 1. And with only a few laps to go, this is still anyone's race.
The atmosphere here is electric, and we couldn't have asked for a better finish to the F2 season here in Abu Dhabi.
Okay, so here we go. F2 season's finale. And
Okay, Aiden, you're doing great. Keep focused. You know what to do.
And as it stands,
Copy that.
oh, that's a good sound over for the player as well. So I guess we need to win this race to win the F2 championship. Whoa, nearly lost a car there. So we are at Abu Dhabi and following Sete Kamara, we are in 4th place right now. We have to gain 3 places ahead. Get into the podium places right here. Good dive bomb. Ooh, just couldn't make it stick there. Going down to 2nd. Let's see if we can get Sete Kamara here. Round the outside, pushing the car. Oh, this is good. This is good. So as it stands, we have to win this race to win the F2 championship. And that's the goal for this chapter 1 beginning, as we overtake Sete Kamara to get into the podium places there. Brilliant overtake on the straight. Now we have Rangunathan. Oh, the old school Indian boy Rangunathan. We're gonna lap him though. He's 20th, so that isn't gonna work. Let's see how we have done it in braking. Ooh, the braking is so different in the F2 cars. So just to know, I have driven a few races, but I still am not used to this because the controls and the feel of the car is very different in this game as compared to the game which I used to play, F1 2019. So here we go, following Nicholas Latifi, going into the 3rd last corner. Can we get him on this lap? So we have 2 laps to go. This is coming down to the final edge here. Nicholas Latifi dive bomb. Ooh, we have made contact. We have made contact, but we have stuck it, and we are into 2nd place. We have just got Giotto, the last man up front, he is the man between us and the F2 championship this time round. Good braking there. We're gonna get some good traction out of it. Can we make some progress right now? This is a tough turn for me. There we go, putting down the pedal, braking late into the good apex there. Went a little bit wide. But Giotto, we're gaining on Giotto very rapidly. So right now it's feeling a bit easier. We should look into increasing, if we can increase it in difficulty for me. But if this is how it's going to be, this is going good. Now Giotto on the long straight. Can we make a dive down the inside? No, we cannot. We're just a bit far behind for that. Giotto, but we are pretty close to him. We are in the DRS zone as well. Let's get the DRS on. Tailing Giotto in the slipstream, cutting out. Can we make the move stick this time round? Brilliant move there. Round the outside. Giotto had no chance defending that. And oh my goodness, we're losing the car a lot. There we go. I guess it's one more lap. This is the 5th lap, so we have one more lap to go and we could be the F2 champion. Aiden Jackson's start to our F1 career is getting closer and closer. That's a good break. That is a good turn. The car does feel a bit more lighter compared to the F2 cars in 2019. You know, F2 cars in 2019 were feeling much heavier. This car feels light. You know, if it just feels like if I turn in too hard, the car is just gonna fly away from me, and it's happened when I do it. And that's fastest lap. That's great. So we are en route to becoming an F2 world champion. Exactly what we want for the objective and for the storyline as well. You know, it's really interesting how they have brought in the story mode into the F1 games now, and I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully it will live up to the expectations, because it's been hyped a lot on the social media and everywhere where I have seen F1 2021 content, so hopefully it lives up to it. As we go down to the main long straight, the back straight of Abu Dhabi, on to the last lap of this Grand Prix, waiting for the F2 World Championship breaking in. We can take some time off now. I think, oh my goodness, that was such a bad chicane, but anyways, we have a good lead over Giotto, over 4 seconds already, so I guess the difficulty isn't exactly high enough for me. Let's see, turning in again. Okay, missed my braking point and missed the line as well, but it doesn't matter. We have a 4.5 seconds lead over Giotto, who is catching up to us, but we are going to run away now. A good start, I have to say. A good feel for the F2 cars as well. You know, F2 2019 cars these are. And unfortunately, nearly lost it there. But unfortunately, I have to say that we cannot use these cars in the normal game mode. So, as the F2 2020 cars are only going to be available to us. But that's it, here we go. To the checkered flag as we cross the line, and we are the F2 champion.
Fantastic work, Aiden. Great drive, mate. Congratulations.
Yes! Come on! And he's done it. Jackson's done it. Aiden Jackson wins the F2 championship. What a magnificent result. He's already been vocal about his dreams of one day driving for Ferrari in Formula One. Let's just hope the right people are watching today. And here he is, the man of the moment, Aiden Jackson.
An amazing race and a fantastic win for this incredible driver.
Indeed. After this, I'd guarantee that Jackson will be the hot topic in more than a few upcoming F1 team meetings.
So there we are.
The future's definitely bright for this young driver.
And the Alfa Romeo man is there. So that's the first look of Aiden Jackson for us, guys. That's how we're going to look. This is the main character of the story. And as we go to chapter 1, where we having won the Formula 2 Drivers' Championship, Aiden Jackson has now secured a seat in Formula One and preparing to take his first steps into the world's most prestigious motorsport series. As we go to the Australian Grand Prix several months later, let's see what awaits us in Australia.
Aiden, now you've made the leap to Formula One, no surprise to anyone who's been watching your career. How does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your first race?
To be honest with you, Will, it hasn't really quite sunk in yet. The team has given me a fantastic opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime, a dream come true. So, to answer your question, I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes, you know? I've even had to pinch myself a couple of times. So, yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming. But out on the track, the speed, the noise, even the smell, it's all the same. I just hope my driving is too.
And what about Casper Ackerman? Are you intimidated at all having such a seasoned and experienced driver as your first teammate in Formula One? How's that relationship coming along?
I've always looked up to Casper as someone to aspire to. Growing up as a kid, his pictures were all over my bedroom walls, you know? The dream was always to be Casper. But, as it turns out, I'll be racing alongside Casper, which is good enough for me. I get to learn from the best. Besides, every legend has to start somewhere, right?
Aiden, just wondering if we can get your reaction to the obvious comparisons that are being made between you and another F1 driver. Much like you, he made the transition from F2 to F1 last season. What do you say to the press here, and to your fans, who are calling you the new Devon Butler?
The new Devon Butler. I'm alright with that. Does that mean we can lose the old one?
Alright, so that was our first interview, and here's Brian
Over
Doyle.
well. They like you. I don't know what you were worried about.
Thanks.
You know, everything's going to be fine out there today. I just know it. Just do what you did in F2. Easy.
Easy, he
Thanks,
says.
Brian.
That's great.
I won't let you down. Come on, Aiden. You've got this.
Okay, there we go. So that was our first interview, and it seems like we were very confident. So Casper Ackerman is going to be our teammate, who is an older guy who has a lot of experience. Devin Butler, for those who don't know, is someone who actually was in the story mode in F1 2019, and then has been brought back this year into this story mode as someone who went from F2 to F1 a season before Aiden Jackson. So here we go, looking at the tweets here for Aiden Jackson F1. A lot of teams and a few people who actually are real life YouTubers or F1 players. And here we call from Brian here. Should we accept the planet?
Hello?
Aiden, are you in your room?
Oh, hey Brian. Yeah, I'm in my room.
Good. Well, have a look around. I hope you like it. Should be everything you need in there. News feeds, social media. It's hooked up to the lot. Just do me a favour, eh?
Go on.
Make sure you check your emails. I think there's a message in there for you.
Oh, right. Thanks, Brian.
Take a breather, do what you need to do, and I'll see you before the race.
Nice one.
Okay, so looking at the emails, this is just a new UI for what we had earlier. So we have great to have you on board, Aiden. Okay, it's a mum.
Hello?
Hello, love. How's it going?
Alright, Ma. Yeah, it's going alright. Just getting ready.
I saw your interview.
And?
You need a haircut.
Of course.
Right. Well, thanks, I guess.
But aside from that, you were great. I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
I know, Ma. Thanks.
I wish I could be out there with you. This is everything you've worked towards.
Yeah, I know, but you'll be at the next one.
Just do what you do, and everything will be great.
Thanks, Ma.
And remember, mirror signal maneuver. And always stick to the speed limit.
Great advice. I'm all over it.
I know you are, love. I'll speak to you later. Good luck.
Bye.
So there we go. There's Ma. Frederick Vassar has sent us email congratulating us for coming onto the team. We have the weekend preview from Jeff Nelson, the infamous Jeff from every F1 game that we know. And well, that's great. Let's take a look at this weekend preview of Australia. Well, Australia is a very well known fact to me. So anyways, it's really cool. Okay, I guess we can see Casper Ackerman. I noticed you have left your paperwork in the car, so I handed it to the PA. So already he's doing stuff for us. Looks like a good guy, but he does seem a Kimi-esque guy. So you can never expect something good from him, do we? So we already have some rewards here. What are the rewards for that? Okay. Oh, these are just tier rewards. Okay, that's fine. Nothing that is showy. So I guess let's go to the race. Here we go. Chapter 1. With the world watching and expectations high at Alfa Romeo, F1 rookie Aiden Jackson appears to be holding his own in his maiden race in Melbourne with the possibility of a points finish. He keeps focused on the race in front of him. That's cool. It's gonna start mid-race, so this is a proper story mode hopefully with good cutscenes as well. Let's take a look what we get from this one. Australian Grand Prix. Here we go. Into the race already. And it's an AlphaTauri. 9 laps remaining of the Australian Grand Prix.
A solid start, Aiden.
Let's take a look what we have.
Further.
Copy that. Where's Casper?
He's up ahead. Let's try and bring you two closer together.
Okay, so Casper Ackerman is ahead. And we have objective to catch up to Ackerman before lap 11. So we're on lap 6 right now. So we do have like 5 laps to go. Or 6 laps to go, to be fair. And we are in 14th and Ackerman is in 10th. So I guess we need to get 4 places in 5 laps. Let's see. It does seem okay. This is the big turn going into. I'm leaving the racing line on right now because I'm not sure how much braking I need for this new game. Hopefully, going ahead once I get used to the game, I will probably remove the racing line as well because that is just a hindrance to the visuals anyway. Going down to 4th gear, that is good. That was a good turn there. Hopefully we can. Okay, going around again into the final order, going down. Braking is so heavy in this corner. Anyways, who do we have? We have Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo. I like to call him Ricciardo, like Sebastian Vettel. Anyway, so Daniel Ricciardo in his Renault, I believe, in his Renault right now, up ahead. And we have the DRS on him. Do we have the DRS? Yes, we do have the DRS on him now. Going down inside, can we push him? That's what we have managed to going down inside.
3 places ahead of you right
and
now.
We have George Russell in his Williams here in 12th. Well, that is something we all want to see, don't we? George Russell trying to get in the point, but we have to get ahead of him for the storyline. Let's see. Then Ricciardo didn't make it that difficult for us to get past him. Can we get it? Yes, we do. Late braking. This is one of the places where I carry out most of my overtakes in Australia. Now it's good late braking. We have a wider apex as well, so hopefully. Okay. Not yet used to this cars. Not yet used to. I have to be honest. That chicane had to be flat out, but I have to brake every time because I just feel like I'm losing the rear. Hopefully, I will get used to it now. as we are catching up to, well, speak of the devil, we are catching up to
Casper's in
Devin
P10
Butler
at the moment.
in 11th place, so we have to pass Devin Butler if we have to catch up to Ackerman. I'm interested if Devin Butler will let us through as easily as the other two left us. So hopefully we don't crash. Hopefully I don't crash. Breaking in late there would be a good breaking point there. Come on. Devin Butler ahead. So for those of you who don't know who Devin Butler is, Devin Butler was one of the hated characters of 2019 story mode, which was a very small story mode because you only had like 2 to 3 F1 races which built the character, and then there was nothing ahead of it. So this is the first time
Casper
F1
is a
game.
couple of places up on you.
Okay, this is the first time F1 games do have a good story mode to it, like a proper. Okay, I'm losing the car there. So, as I was saying, this is the first time F1 games do have a proper story mode. Okay, going down to the final corner once again. Butler, we're closing in on Butler here. We could be in DRS range if we get this turn right. We are in DRS range. So, getting the DRS on, getting the overtake on, we're gonna push hard, but we're just a lot back there. Oh, we nearly lost the car there onto the curb. There we go, pushing it. Come on. Surely we're gonna get close.
You're closing in on Casper now, Aiden. Good job. Casper's in P10 at the moment.
Here we go. Too close to be fair. Let's see if we can make any moves down the inside. No, he's went in well there. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Butler is making it tough. We're on lap 9 though, so it is important for us to catch up to Ackerman by lap 11. So we just have 3 more laps to go, including this one. So we have to make a move, and we have to make a move early. Okay, just cannot find a line through that chicane there. Anyways, still just nearly half a second behind now. Just two turns behind. Oh, whoa. A bit too ambitious there, and Devin Butler nearly squeezed us out onto the grass, but somehow we have no damage and we have maintained our speed. So now, down the main straight, we have the DRS. We use the overtake button as well, and we are up ahead. Devin Butler couldn't defend on the main straight as we get closer into 11th place, just behind our teammate Casper Eatman. So I guess we have to get close enough to him. But okay, we're done. So I guess we have to see till the 11th lap. Here we go, closing in on him. Getting even closer. There we go. Okay, Ackerman. Come on, Ackerman.
Casper is directly ahead of you.
Do I have to overtake him? I guess I have to overtake him, right? I guess that is what we need to do. There we go. Okay, so there's a cutscene here.
A brilliant Australian Grand Prix this has been, but there's still plenty of time for more drama.
It certainly is, Crofty, and these two have been fighting each other incredibly hard so far. They don't want to go tripping over each other though, because Devin Butler is coming up from behind. He's on the attack too.
Aiden, Casper's not your priority. We need you to defend.
It's okay. I've got this.
Here comes Butler. 3 abreast going into turn 11. Oh, this can't work, and it doesn't. Ackerman's off onto the verge of what looks like damage as well.
Is he okay? Is Casper okay?
He'll be fine. He's heading for the pits now. You just concentrate on the race.
There we have it. Well, I'm sure there's going to be fireworks at the Alfa Romeo garage tonight.
There will be, Crofty, for sure. Look, it was a late move from Devon Butler, but you never want to see two teammates make contact, and Ackerman will surely be seething at that one.
Absolutely, and I tell you who else isn't going to be happy too. Aiden Jackson, not how his F1 race debut should have gone.
And of course, Devon Butler has caused a crash. Oh my goodness
The damage
me.
appears to be minor. How's it feeling, Aiden?
Yeah, car's okay.
Understood. See how well you can do out there.
Wow, that's really sad. Our
Copy.
first race, our debut race in F1, and we have crashed with our own teammate, let alone just crashed, you know. But it's our own teammate. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's keep our head down. Hopefully, Ackerman will gain some places back, but I don't think so right now. 3 laps to go in the race. It isn't looking good. It really isn't looking good. There we go. Pushing around Aiden Jackson now. Come on, I need to at least get into points here. Don't you think so? I need to get into the points.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay, that was bad. Anyways, we need to overtake Devon Butler at least. That is what I feel. Just to get the revenge back. That was a fun move. Going 3 wide into turn 11 is not how it's gonna work out there. But let's take a look here. That's a okay. We had a good exit, but we couldn't get the right line through. Hopefully, using the overtake, pushing hard here as we get into the final 3 laps with the race going wide. But we have got the grip of this car now. Hopefully, we can catch up to Devon Butler. You know, getting the points in your debut race will be a great feat for Aiden Jackson, but unfortunately, we have already done something that we will regret. Our team, I mean, we had a chance that both our teammates, both of us could have gone into points, but let's see now what happens. Hopefully, you know, nothing bad happens to us. You know, in a sense that the team might dispute or something, but as we go round towards the big curve, look at the speeds there, into 8th gear, holding up. Can I get a good turnout here? Okay, I mean, that was one of the best chicane movement there, to be fair, and breaking in late. There we go. Come on, we need to get to Butler. We are in the DRS zone, just about half a second away from Devon Butler there. Breaking in late here. We have got distraction. We are gonna come out. Can we get? We are on DRS, on the overtake. Can Devon Butler? Can we push Butler? Can we go inside? Devon Butler has gone outside. We have touched the ball, but we have made a mistake.
Brilliant.
Oh my goodness me, that was so bad. But we have made the mistake as we overtake Devon Butler to get into the points, into the top 10, and we are on the back of Lando Norris. Can we get 9th place now? Oh my goodness, that could have ended terribly for us if we would have crashed into the wall. But thankfully, we did touch the wall, but we didn't get any damage on our car. Let's see, Lando Norris. There we go. We're pushing really hard here.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
So we are down to the final 2 laps anyways, so let's take a look. Here we are on the main straight again. Lando Norris is about half a second ahead. Can we overtake Lando Norris going into this last
This is
lap?
your final lap. Final lap of the race. Gap to teammate behind is 31.7 seconds.
Oh my goodness, 31 from the that means he's probably not going to finish in points. So Casper is going to be furious about that contact, but I do feel that Devon Butler's mistake. is what cost us the points there. It shouldn't have gone 3 wide. As we tried to go on the outside, Orlando Norris is defended well there. It just feels like I'm so close but so far away from Lando right now. There we go, Lando. Oh, he's just gotten away, haven't he? Racing in late. Just it's 1/10 of a second away. But he just seems so far away though. Pushing hard on the final turn. Oh, we're going wide. Can we cut? Okay, there's a yellow flag as well for Devon Butler as
The track is clear.
it says
Green
that
flag.
we collided with Devon Butler. Okay, Lewis Hamilton won the race. No shock over there, but unfortunately we cannot catch up to Lando Norris unless we just get a good exit out of this turn. But Lando he's just gonna do a little. Oh, we got made contact once again. But unfortunately we couldn't get Lando Norris. But it's a point finish on debut for Aiden Jackson.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
That's a good start in F1 career, I have to say.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes.
Of course, it's Mercedes win here as Lewis Hamilton stands tall.
Fascinating race here in Australia,
The top teams as ever continue to push the boundaries of the sport, and it'll be interesting to see how the new Alfa Romeo driver Aiden Jackson settles in, especially after that early incident involving his teammate.
Well, we've certainly seen rivalries born from less.
There's Ekman who doesn't look happy. He doesn't look happy there, so you'll have to look at it.
So after a magnificent race, we can
Well,
now
of
see
course,
the
Lewis
drivers
Hamilton,
making their way
Valtteri
to the podium.
Bottas, and
Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top
Max
spot.
Verstappen are on the
Victory for
podium for the
Mercedes.
Australian Grand Prix. But it really doesn't matter to us as we have finished in points. But it is going to be interesting to see the drama that we have created already as we've crashed into our teammate. Let's take a look. One day we'll get to the champagnes as well. Let's do this. Here we go, Chapter 1, post-race in Australian Grand Prix. An awkward incident involving Devon Butler and his own teammate Casper Ackerman. Mayor Jackson's made an outing in F1. Okay, looks like there's gonna be drama.
Casper, listen, I don't know what happened out there. It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then? Who was the idiot behind the wheel of your car? You're pathetic. You won't even admit when you made a mistake.
How
did they ever sign you?
Oh, Butler. Devon, I didn't see that.
Oh, what, like, out on the track today? You nearly took me out, mate.
Look, I don't know what happened. You cut in, I swerved. Next thing I knew, Casper was out.
Whoa. Mate, I was nothing to do with it. Whatever that was all on you.
What?
Don't be trying to pass the blame, because you haven't settled in yet.
Oh my goodness. See, this is what I mean by when I say he is the bad guy.
Sorry, Aiden. Just bear with us one sec.
No problem.
I think that's really just a case of rookie driver, rookie mistakes. These cars are a bit different from what Aiden's used to in F2.
You seem to find your feet quite quickly after you graduated from Formula 2. What advice would you give to Jackson in his first season?
Well, stay out of my way mostly. And taking out your own teammate isn't something I would make a habit of.
Almost ready, Aiden. We're just checking audio levels.
Sure.
Seriously, Casper must be wondering what on earth Alfa Romeo were thinking.
That's great. Thanks, Devon.
Yeah.
Okay, Aiden.
Wow.
Let's talk about that incident with your teammate.
And that is it. And on the news, we have Team Tesla and Alfa Romeo as the trending news. Of course, Casper didn't look very happy with that incident there. But Devon Butler, like, how can, oh my goodness. this is how they've done it. They have built him up to be this bad guy. Unfortunately, that's what we have to live with. As Brian calls us, let's see what he's on to say.
Talk to me. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, what happened out there today? I had it all under control and then...
Look, let's not go through all that now. We'll talk about it at the debrief.
Right, yeah.
I was actually talking about your little run-in with Casper and Butler over in the paddock.
Oh, wow. News travels fast.
The paddock talks, Aiden. Besides, I've got ears like a hawk. Listen, Butler's a clown. The man's ego is bigger than a... No, I've got nothing. Don't give it a second thought.
Thanks, Brian.
But Casper? Yes, he can get a little hot-headed, especially after a race. But you have got to work with him. That maneuver today...
Wasn't my fault, Brian.
It probably cost us points. I'll level with you. A lot of people on the team are disappointed, Aiden. And I'll be saying as much to Casper. Now, learn from it and move on. But you can't let it happen again. I'll see you at the debrief.
Alright, so Brian, yeah, he seems like a good, nice guy who's supporting us, but, you know, he has to be careful, and we have to be careful that we don't run into a Casper Ackerman a lot, you know. Hopefully, this is going to be a one-time thing, but Devin Butler, man, I mean, I need to get some more revenge. Today we did overtake him, that's a plus point for us, but hopefully we can make more amends there. Tragic measures, well, tomorrow's interview and promotion. This is a good scene here. Looking at it, everything is looking great. Hopefully things do go well. As Australian Grand Prix is completed, we have some more rewards. I'm just going to collect those as well. There we go. And yeah, that was a good start to the chapter, and this would be the end of chapter 1. So this is where we're going to end the video. Anyways, thank you and bye bye.